Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's September 3rd, 2024. We got some interesting news going on for PlayStation. So, if you have a PlayStation, this coming September, if you never heard about Anstream Arcade, maybe you did, maybe you didn't. I didn't hear about it, but now that I did, um, the Anstream, it's a service that is a cloud service where you can play 1300 classic games. And we're talking classic games from Commodore 64, Spectrum Zx Sinclaire, um, PlayStation 1, Atari 7800, Atari 2600, Atari 9200, Game Boy Color, arcades, Amiga. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So you have over 1,300 classic games, and they keep growing. They keep growing and growing and growing. So I think this is like the mecca of arcade classic games, especially for a guy like me, who grew up in the 80s, especially with the Commodore 64 and Spectrum ZX Sinclair. This is pretty good news. And now, if you have a PlayStation, it's coming to PlayStation. September 6th. It's already available on the Xbox. You can get it on the Xbox, but now it's available on the PlayStation. So this is PlayStation Edition. Let's go check it out really quick. So it's coming to PlayStation September 6th. And I think this is great. Now, the reason I say this is great, because if I can play this on my portal, this is a godsend. If I can play this on my portal, then this is a godsend. Like, it doesn't get any better than this for me. Like, if I can play this on a PlayStation portal. So please, Sony, give me the ability to play this on a portal, please. Because that would be nice. I wouldn't have to worry about, And I don't know, I understand why Sony... just allow me to use my portal any which way I want to use it, man. Why they're putting boundaries? See, this is... If I cannot use my portal with this, because I really wanted to use my portal with this to play 1,300 classic games, Commodore 64, Spectrum ZX Sinclair, and it would look fantastic on a portal. If they will not let me, if they won't allow me to use this application on a portal, well, that really sucks. Because then it's like, what's the point? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Come on, Sony. There's the Xbox edition. Xbox edition. It's already available. You just have to go buy it. It's $39.99. I mean, what do I think? I don't know. So $39.99 for a year. So $40 per year. I pay $50 for Nintendo Online, right? My only question is this. Could you use your same account with PlayStation and the Xbox? Do you have to pay separate for PlayStation and the Xbox. See, this is what I want to know. I'm like not sure. Like, let's say if you already have let's say you already have a account, right? Like, can you play with one account? Can you play all of these games on PlayStation and Xbox? Just use your current username and password and just download the application and play it. If you have to pay individually for both PlayStation and Xbox, well, that's kind of that sucks. I'm not sure about that. Is there like some more information we can find out about this? They have a partner program. Yeah, so I don't know. Let me see all the games. See what they have. Let me look at the Commodore. I want to go to Commodore 64. I want to see what they have. Do they have a Predator or Robocop? If they don't have a Predator, nah. Into the clear vision. All right. How's my alphabet? All right. You don't have a Predator. I mean, come on, man. They have a Pit Stop 2. That's cool. But you don't have a Predator? I don't know, man. They don't have a Predator. They don't have a Robocop. They don't have a Paperboy. They don't. Let me see what they have. They're asking 40 a year. Come on, guys, man. You know. You're gonna ask people $40 a year, but you don't even have a Predator on a Commodore 64. You don't have a Robocop. You don't have a Batman. You don't even have a Terminator 2, man. Like Judgment Day, from 1991. I think it was 1991. Might have been 1990, but I think it was 91. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's going too fast, dude. Like stop, man. I can't even see. I don't know, dude. It's just. Let's see what they have on the Amiga. Do they have a Robocop 3 on the Amiga? Yeah, I'm not impressed, guys. What I have on a PlayStation 1? Only 2 games. What I have on a ZX Spectrum? You don't have a lunar landing. I don't know, guys. Anstream. That's why I never heard of this. See, if I don't hear about a service, that tells me it's not all that good. If I don't hear about the service, that tells me one essential thing. That tells me that the service, it's not that good. And I'm being honest, like, they say they have a 1,300 games, but dude, I don't know, man. I can play all these games for free, man. I can get the emulator, and I can get all of these games for free, dude. It's like, I mean, it's pretty cool that you can play some of these games now on a PlayStation, an Xbox, but yeah, man, you need more, guys. Listen, for those of you who created this service, listen. I'm just giving you a feedback. You gotta have more games. It's not about a quantity. It's about what you have in there. I keep saying this, and Stadia made a mistake with this. Stadia thinks if you have a big quantity of games, no, it's not about a quantity. It's about quality. I would rather you have like 24 quality games. They're really good, like classic games, instead of just having a quantity. Quantity, it doesn't mean anything, because it's a quantity of games I could care less, right? It's a quantity of games that have no interest to me. And I think that's what they're doing here. They're just putting quantities. Quantity doesn't mean anything. It's just a number. I want to see quality. Like, I was just talking about Predator. Like, you don't have a Predator on a Commodore 64? Are you kidding me? You don't have Outrun? You don't have a Paperboy? You don't have a Karate Kid? 1 and 2 and 3? You don't have a Batman, Robocop? Really? Come on, man. You don't have a Robocop 3 on the Amiga 500? Sorry, guys, but you got to do better than this. Sorry, guys. Listen. You can't ask people to pay $40 a year.
With Anstream Premium, there are several ways to find
but you're missing
and
so
play
many games.
full games. Try browsing our Play Now page for some great suggestions.
I don't know what they have here.
Or you can dive deep into our search page over there on the right. Here you can browse through our huge game library.
They need to have some kind of a trial, dude. Like some kind of a free trial.
On one of our search suggestions.
I need to see what they have, but right now what I have seen, it's not looking good.
Let's try searching for Gunbird.
A lot of these games I can get on Nintendo Online, through Nintendo Switch, from Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64 and SNES. Super Nintendo Entertainment System and the original Nintendo Entertainment System, which is the NES and SNES.
Now click play. Fantastic. Now that you're in the game, you'll need to select start on your controller, mouse, or touchscreen. This will insert an unlimited.
You guys need. You guys need more. Let me look at. I don't know. Oh, what do you guys think? I mean, how about this? I don't want to drag this video. Why don't you guys tell me, because I'm not convinced yet that this is worth it. Why don't you guys, leave a comment down below and let me know. Have you tried this? And what do you think? Or is this just like a waste of money? Because when you can get this for free. If you know what you're doing on the PC, right? If you know which emulator to download, which emulator to use, you can get everything. You can play the entire library of games. So, I I don't know if the Antstream is worth it when there's other options out there. And I know, oh no, it's Alex would tell me, no, don't do it, homie. Don't waste your cash in this when you can go ahead and get emulator that plays everything. There's emulators out there you can get that plays everything, like everything and anything. So it's like, yeah, I look, I know people trying to make a living, but listen, when you don't have a Robocop, when you don't have Batman, when you don't have Paperboy, when you don't have a Frogger, when you don't have Lunar Landing, when you don't have Outrun 2, Outrun 1 and 2, when you don't have a Predator on the Commodore 64, when you don't have these classic games, I'm sorry, dude. It just right there, I'm like, I'm turned off. I have no interest in wasting my money on this. I'm sorry. But maybe you guys can tell me, what do you think? I mean, it's cool that it's coming to PlayStation. That's fine. That's awesome. But is it really worth it? I don't know. I think this would benefit if it was part of PlayStation Plus Premium. I think this would be a huge benefit if it was on part of PlayStation Plus Premium, you know, or Xbox Game Pass, but it's not. And I know these guys are trying to, you know, make money out of this, but my advice to you guys, do you realize how many emulators, free emulators are out there? And they're free, and you can play anything and everything. So why should people waste their money on this? I'm just saying, when there's so many free emulators out there, I'm sure everyone would agree on this. Like, why waste your money? But anyway, maybe you guys can educate me. Maybe you guys could tell me what they have. Maybe I missed out on something. I'm pretty sure I did. It's 1,300 games here. But maybe you guys should kind of like remind me. Maybe you tried this. Maybe you have played this. But let me know, because I don't know. What do they have in there? Refresh my memory. Thank you.